There's a moment in this episode that changed everything. And it wasn't Vecna. It wasn't the monsters. The climax hides a subtle tension many fans missed, and what Will does in this scene shifts his journey completely. Stay with me because what I'm about to break down changes how we see the episode. After last week's cliffhanger, Hawkins was on edge, but this episode did something unexpected. Welcome back. If you're new, here we explore every twist, theory, and hidden detail in Stranger Things. Before we dive into the chaos, there's a subtle pacing choice in the Will scene that shapes the tension. Most fans didn't notice it. Let's get into it. Quick recap if you missed episode 6. Mike was trying to prepare the gang for Vecna's next attack. Meanwhile, Dustin discovered critical intel about the Upside Down. Meanwhile, 11 faced doubts about her powers, questioning her ability to save everyone. And episode 6 ended with that cliffhanger. So, did episode 7 deliver on all this tension? Let's find out. Now here's where it gets interesting. Will's coming out moment was handled with care, but its timing during the climax affected pacing significantly. Notice how Mike pauses mid-conversation. The writers gave space for emotional weight, but it slightly interrupted the suspense of Vecna's approach. Here's why this matters. It's a delicate balance between character growth and narrative tension. When I saw this, I literally had to pause. It's powerful emotionally, but does it belong here? Remember the opening scene? That setup promised immediate action. This quiet moment slowed the pacing. But why would the writers place it here unless they wanted to highlight Will's inner journey over external danger? And yet, juxtaposing his monologue with the impending threat creates a contrast that heightens empathy for Will. Keep this in mind, it ties directly into the ending. Before we continue, if you're new here, subscribing ensures you don't miss deep dives like this. We break down every episode within hours of release. I literally obsess over these details for you. Hit that bell so you never miss a breakdown. Now back to Hawkins.
Okay, this next part had me pausing. The group's coordination is tighter than ever, but every emotional beat is carefully timed. Some viewers felt this slowed the episode, but it also humanizes the stakes. Notice how each reaction shot emphasizes fear, determination, and connection. And yes, the timing might feel off, but it actually reinforces the tension in the next sequence. That moment with Vecna hitting Hawkins, paired with Will's revelation, creates a dual tension effect. Keep watching. The way these threads converge leads directly to the shocking climax. And now, the payoff. If you haven't watched yet, skip to 8:30. Here's what's happening. Will's emotional moment actually sets up his courage to act during the final showdown. Remember the bridge tension? That pause was intentional, foreshadowing his critical role in saving Hawkins. That moment changes everything. The writers built this since episode 1. We just didn't notice until now. If this strategy continues, episode 7 could be the most emotionally charged yet. Prediction 1. Will's arc drives the gang's decisions under extreme pressure. Prediction 2. Emotional stakes may slow action moments but increase engagement and empathy. Either way, next episode is going to be unforgettable. Will's choices will defy the outcome. My rating for episode 7, 8.5 out of 10. What worked? Emotional depth of Will's scene, gang dynamics under stress, suspenseful cinematography. What could be better? Pacing slightly slowed in the climax. Where it ranks in the season so far, episode 7 is top 3. This episode proves Stranger Things balances heart and horror. Now tell me, what did you think of Will's scene? Did it enhance the tension or slow it down? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Next episode drops Friday. I'll break it down. Will you be watching? Because if my theory is right, Hawkins is in for the ride of its life.
Hopper is standing, gun in hand, and behind him, Vecna lurks in the shadows, possibly setting up the final blow. Max, 11, and Kali are still navigating Henry's mind, uncovering memories that connect past events to present dangers. Joyce and the rest of the gang are scattered across the timeline, each facing personal threats, while Dustin screams, possibly seeing a friend in danger during the lab explosion. Steve's absence in the trailer raises questions. Is he trapped, in danger, or protecting someone? And Mike, surprisingly, he isn't shown either, leaving us guessing about his role in the chaos. The writers have cleverly hidden layers of foreshadowing, especially through the illusions and inconsistencies we noticed in Volume 2. Will these manipulations affect the characters' decisions or outcomes? Some scenes, like the milkshake shop memory, hint at Henry's influence over past events, suggesting that even Will's narration could be indirectly controlled. The tension escalates as we anticipate the stage play reveal, where Max, 11, and Kali observe from the psychic plane, while past and present collide. Every frame, every shadow, every glance is critical, hinting at deaths, sacrifices, and shocking betrayals. The open loops from earlier are closing. Hopper's fate is uncertain. Dustin's cry signals imminent danger. Steve's role is ambiguous, and Mike's disappearance adds mystery. Vecna's influence might finally break through, or will the heroes overcome it? As the episode builds to the climax, the interplay of past memories and present decisions creates a relentless suspense, setting up jaw-dropping twists. And finally, the emotional beats land when character motivations are revealed, choices are questioned, and the hidden truths of Henry's psyche come to light. By the end, everything connects. Subtle hints from the first episodes now make complete sense. The stage play unfolds with shocking revelations, and viewers are left breathless, piecing together what actually happened, wondering who survives, who sacrifices, and how the mind games of Vecna will impact the ultimate showdown in the finale. The implications are massive for Season 6 theories, potential character arcs, and lingering mysteries. So, as you watch, pay attention to each reaction, each shadow, and each flashback, because what you missed in Volume 2, nobody else noticed, and it changes everything. Remember, the writers planted these details from Episode 1, and only now do they make full sense, leaving us to theorize, predict, and debate the fates of everyone we love or fear might die. The finale promises to answer questions, shock audiences, and redefine the stakes, while teasing what's to come beyond this epic conclusion. And honestly, if you thought you knew this story, think again. This episode is meticulously crafted to hide truths in plain sight, challenge perceptions, and leave viewers on the edge of their seats, while subtly setting up future conflicts, revelations, and possibly the ultimate destiny of each central character. So buckle up, stay alert, and watch every moment closely, because missing even a detail could mean losing the full understanding of how these final events truly unfold, and why some deaths, rescues, or betrayals hit harder than expected. By the time the credits roll, you'll realize that everything, the mind battles, the hidden stage play, the shadows of Vecna, the cries of Dustin, the uncertainty of Hopper, the absence of Mike, and the psychic interventions of Max, 11, and Kali was intentionally designed to create an emotional roller coaster that leaves us questioning every choice and anticipating what comes next with bated breath, ready to debate, theorize, and speculate about who survives and what secrets are still waiting to be uncovered in the ultimate showdown.